I started it because I didn't find there was any there were any conferences for people like myself. I found it wasn't very easy to get into if you're a newcomer. So I wanted a conference that was very welcoming. There were no VIPs, and everyone just really felt comfortable and nice to be here.
So I'm Jake Giltsoff. I'm a designer and developer, and I work for Adobe Typekit.
I've been working at nGen for over 2 years now, and I started as a designer and developer, and now I'm working as someone in between marketing and evangelism. So my role is pretty fluid. I kind of do a lot of stuff, still a little bit of design and development, but mostly marketing and evangelism. And I'm helping run a conference that's called HybridConf in Richland, Washington, that will take place in October. So that's mostly my focus right now.
My name is Carl Smith. I guess I'm a serial entrepreneur in that I start companies and then don't run them. So I've got a web development shop with a great friend, Ben Jordan, running it, a events company with a good friend, Greg Hoy, helping me run it, and then I've got a marijuana startup called Turning Tide.
So I'm Scott. I lead the UI, a company called Pact Coffee, which is got a pretty cool mission, which is simply to get people the best possible coffee we can and make sure they never run out and they never have too much coffee. I've been there for a couple of years. I was freelance before that.
It's really lovely. I feel very welcome. I was really stressed before my talk, and everyone was super welcoming, very nice to me. So yeah, I think it's a really good conference. I'm really grateful for being here.
Thanks to events like these where we bring everyone together, there's a lot more communication now, and gone are the days where developers and designers are on separate teams, and now it's more of a kind of, people understand that there's a cohesion between the two. And I feel like the future is kind of both people working together, and there's not the divide that there once used to be.
If you look at most projects when they start, people aren't invited to the table. And so the communication by default is not possible. But with different technologies, and also I think with people starting to understand team focus in terms of creating, I think it's getting a lot better.
I think not so much in the past couple of years. I think like conferences like this are really kind of bringing it together, and there's a big push for kind of, you know, designers who can code, or designers who understand code, developers who understand good design principles. I think people get a bit overzealous with that idea, but I think the concept's great. It's like everyone understands everyone else's job. People seem to be a lot more educated now.
I don't really think that you can be really great at all the things, like design and development simultaneously, and I don't certainly feel like I'm great at both of those. I think I'm good enough to get things that I want to build out there, and I don't necessarily think that a person who can design and develop simultaneously, they're holy grail or anything like that. So I certainly feel like my skill set is versatile, but I don't feel like that makes me a rock star or anyone special. It's just utility for me.
What defines good design? I don't know. Good design is kind of seamless. It shouldn't feel like it's even designed at all. It should be so kind of on point that nobody even has to stop and think that something's been designed. It's seamless.
I would say good design, you don't notice, right? It's easy to accomplish whatever you're trying to do, and it feels good.
Good design is something that gets out the way, make sure that whoever's using it can use it in a way that doesn't frustrate them, that, you know, really addresses problems they have and like provides a solution that has as little friction as possible so they can get on with the rest of their day.